Jerome, I had a question about your why.
Hmm.
You said, I think it was 1,000 doors, 100 people, that line. That sounds like the what, not the why.
So the why is freedom, right? You're right. That is the what. My why is helping people achieve freedom because I've just watched so many people live lives that are uninspired. Like they stop. I've watched so many people stop dreaming at 10, and then they get caught in this situation or this path where they're just surviving. And it rips me inside out because of people walking around like zombies. Like there is nothing about a zombie that excites me from a life perspective. And so I want to see people flourishing. Like I need that social proof that you can live the life of your dreams. You can have freedom with your time and money, that you can make a positive impact on the world and not be punished for deciding to go down that path. Right? Like we interviewed Frank probably 2 months ago, who was a school teacher who's now financially free and retired because he invested in multifamily. Like, and he's able to go do more of that. Like he doesn't have to go to the classroom. He didn't even enjoy the classroom anymore when he left. That's part of the reason why he left. But what I don't want to see is people um, condemned to this less than optimal existence. And so it's my ambition. I feel like I can help people achieve that freedom through helping them find clarity and using this asset class to actually deliver those results. So it comes back to what, but the why is freedom is for me the optimal. It's kind of the epitome of life, and I want to help as many people get that as possible. And so it's, and I say people, particularly like the people closest to me, but I'm not that selfish, right? It's I've expanded that to everybody that has a common interest as I do, right? For the people who are actively pursuing and willing to make the sacrifices in order to be free, I want to help them. I think a lot of times we think about our household, or we think about ourselves, or we think about our household and our family, our extended family, our household and our friends. And I'm not aligned, or I don't have allegiance to any of that. I have allegiance to this concept of I don't want to go the traditional path and work till I'm 60 so that I can take Social Security and take money out of my IRA or 401k in order to be done and free and working on the things that are most important to me. I think the world becomes a much better place if people are working on the things that they're most passionate about. There's so many people who pack up their gift and put it on the shelf because they've decided I've got to live this lifestyle that I'm living. I've got to make this money. I've got to live in this house. I've got to drive this car. And there's another way for them to actually pay those bills. We don't need jobs. We need sources of income. And so when we can create those sources of income, then we can work and actually do that. And for me, this is spiritual, right? You can do that ministry if you don't have to worry about the other stuff. And I'm totally convicted on that because I see so many people who are suffering and sad, and all we have to do is make some different choices, and we don't have to live that existence.